you? Where you from? What's in your cup? How's the weather? Then you're going to tell me how the mic is. Mic sound good? Mic check no. You'll let me know on that as well. Something else is what are 5 things you are going to accomplish today? So for us, I'm going to try and get this back to 100% today. Don't know if it'll happen. I have the other printer, the Roland. I had some issues with that, so I need to get that up and going and see what's going on there. So it looks like a fun day there because we do have going through my list. Close out a store. I've got mock-ups to do for ornaments. I've got a mock-up to do for a team store. I've got to fix some artwork. And then I've got to place some orders. Add to the normal stuff of DTF printing. What is this? Answer a few emails. We're going to get to emails too in there. So, yeah, we've got a busy day. Something I need you to help me with. So I'm trying to get everybody to go through the website to place their orders. Reason being is because, especially this time of year, we're getting bombarded with emails. So sometimes I'm only checking emails maybe once or twice a day. So if you're emailing an order, especially a rush order, it's not getting seen. It might not get seen to the next day, which really throws some stuff off in it. So always place your orders through the website, even if you just do the quote part of it. Hey, this is what I need. Then it's in the system, and I get the alerts for it, and we're able to go through it that way. When you send stuff to email, sometimes it gets through, sometimes not. I found somebody's email. They said, hey, I'm checking on this order. And I said, hey, do you get an order number? And they're like, I emailed it in. Yeah, their original email was in spam. And we've communicated back and forth. Things just happen. So always, always, always place orders through the website. Right? I said, even if it's just request a quote, here's artwork, and we can invoice out from that way. But when you email in stuff, then it can add some production time to it. It could add some dramatic production time to it, especially if it ends up in spam. The other thing, too, is if your artwork isn't correct. So if it's not a PNG with a transparent background, or there's some sizing issues, well, we notice that. We're processing things, and then we send an email that says, hey, those emails get tagged. So when it comes up, then we're able to go. But what it's doing is it's adding more time onto your production, because if artwork is bad, we print in batches. So if things aren't ready to go by that one, it waits till the next one. That's just how it works. So make sure when you're requesting orders, submitting them, do everything through the website. It will help you out. It will help me out. It'll make everything fun. Because there's times, we ran into this morning. I set up artwork last night. Sent it to print here this morning because the plan was to have it done before this. And I started printing it, and I wasn't sure if that's how the artwork was supposed to look like. And so, I was able to, send a message. Hey, I'm not sure if this is what it's supposed to look like. Let's have a conversation about this, because it is for a rush job, and that's the last thing I want to do is give somebody a rush job, and it is not what they needed. So that would not be good, right? Not at all. So, as I say, pay attention. If you have artwork issues, if you submitted stuff in, it's been a couple days and you haven't seen nothing, heard nothing, you haven't seen any emails, you haven't seen any tracking information, then, hey, make sure that you submitted your order online. And then even that, sometimes, an order can just get skipped. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just, send us a message. We will get there. Mike sounds terrible. Awesome. All right, Mike sounds terrible. Let's see. Let's go there. Let's go into settings, and we're going to try this and see how it all is, because that was not fun. There. How's that sound? Let's see how that sounds. Let's see. All right, let's check in, see how everybody's doing this morning. Kelly, good morning to you. I don't know how much anybody got of that, so if I need to repeat it, I will in just a Cliff Notes version. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. Renee, morning from overcast and seasonably warm Chicagoland. Yeah, 35 with a high of 45 in Water Cup. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be a nice one, but it is foggy out there for it. And FU Facebook user, hey, says you're here, but I'm the only one here. It says we're all here. Facebook and StreamYard does not always play nice together. Yeah, that's how that should sound. But if you head over to fatdadlive.com, guess what? That'll get you over to our YouTube channels, and then from there, we'll be able to see who you are, at least who your screen name is. Next up after that, Wendy. Good morning to you. Wendy's got her coffee in the cup. She's on cup number 2 already, and if I remember right, Wendy's an hour behind me, so 7:37 on cup 92. Boom, there we go. Ooh, 9 degrees outside. Hoping it warms up before doing chores. I'm not looking forward to that. Curtis, good morning to you. Foggy, windy, and 29. There we go. Kelly's got 37. Callie, and Kelly and Callie. Why haven't I ever paid attention to that before? Coffee in the cup. And Barb, good morning, everyone from North Central Minnesota. Drinking water this morning. I love some water. Okay, Renee, can you set up an auto respond to emails, letting people know what your response times are and all that orders must be placed through the website? Yes and no. Because I'd have to send it for every email, so everything would get an autoresponder. You know what I mean? Like stuff coming through the website, that's easy. I get notifications on that, and I can go through it there. On emails, there's days where we can get a couple thousand emails, and it's just, so I'm trying to get everything over to junk and sort it out before it gets there. But if they would just place the order through the website, and that's what I try and tell everybody, place it through the website. And the other thing is, I don't know what, your artwork is supposed to look like. So when you send single images to do, sizing, any of that, that's why it's better save your artwork to size, ready to print, create your game sheets, upload everything through the website. Trying to do emails and through this, usually I just tell them, hey, submit it through the website. If it didn't get submitted through the website, I can't help because I don't know where this is. I got to go looking for it, and it just creates more problems. Just think anything else where you don't email into Amazon to place your order, right? Go through their website. You don't email in a lot of places to place your order. You go through their website. So the only way like that, if some orders get missed because you emailed it in, it's not the proper way to do it. So make sure you are going through the website to put it in there. Wendy's got 3 things. I'll take 3 things because there's a bunch there. 4 screen print jobs, send off DTF order, and 2 embroidery jobs. I love that. Love that. Read the rest. Read the rest of what? I don't read the rest of what? What's the rest in there? Oh, 0 this morning. Oh, I do not like that. Today, DTF maintenance, cleaning embroidery machine, setting up designs for DTF embroidery, Zoom meetings. I love that. I've got a meeting tonight at 4 o'clock. Should be 4 to 5. I'm not sure. I don't think we're doing Q&A with TNA tonight. I'll double check with Aaron, but I'm pretty sure we're not. There is OSG training next Wednesday, so maybe we will have a Q&A tonight. I'm going to reach out to him to see. It just Wednesday, there's a lot going on. So we'll see. Good morning from Maine. Rainy in Maine. All right. Jose, good morning to you. Jerry had great luck with the large order from Alpha Rhoda for 60 hoodies. They had all my sizes and colors that I need out of Chicago. Wait, she ordered 60 hoodies, various sizes, all one color, and they all came from the same warehouse. Jerry, I think that deserves a lot, right? That deserves a celebration. If there was booze in here, I'd take a drink for you. And yes, hello everyone, Jose. Renee's got a press and photo and order, finish store build out for a client, follow up with a couple customers, source items, 90-minute massage. 90 minutes massage sounds pretty sweet right there for you. And Kelly's got engraving, new signage on my building. Ooh, love that. So I've got stuff printed for the windows here. Yeah, I need it to not be windy and not to be so far in work to go out and do that. So we got to get around to that. 3 T-shirts, 4 banners, 5 sublimation. That sounds like a great day there, Kelly. George, I'm assuming. Good morning to you, sir. You're back in what, a week? Back in a week? Then you're joining us here, right? That's the thing. Is that what I'm hearing? You're going to be here? That's going to be great. Yeah, that is awesome, isn't it? And Renee, love your last 90 minutes massage. I couldn't tell you the last time I got a massage. So we've got the roller table, you lay on the massage table and just, that was probably my last massage. I don't remember the last one because I don't think we got them in Mexico. Nope, did not get them in Mexico. So I did not do that. Right? Totally needs to buy a lottery ticket, Wendy. Totally. I've been looking forward to it for a while now. Like we all are. When there's self-care, man. Self-care is such a big part of this, right? If you're not happy, if your body is not comfortable, you're not going to be productive and you're going to be happy. So, do the things that make you happy, that make you comfortable. If a new chair like this chair, so this chair came with this office and I'm like, I'm going to see how it is. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm trying to adjust to see how it works. It works as a chair sitting, but as far as a chair that you're going to be sitting in for a long period of time, I don't know. I'm not sure if I like how it is all set up. So we'll play it by ear. I've got a couple other chairs to choose from. And if worst case, I can always bring my chair from the home office and then worry about that. But, I got to be comfortable. I got to be comfortable because you're on your feet. You're sitting, you're working here, you're doing that. If you're not comfortable and things don't feel right, you're not going to be comfortable. So make sure self-care, huge, huge thing right there. What else do we got going on? So no Tuesday with Todd last night. I mean, it might be where Tuesday with Todd is on a little hiatus until next year, because we're just pushing out more stuff. So to take an hour away from customer time, when I could be printing, I could be designing, I could be pressing orders, and I know that's how it goes. But when I don't have that studio set up yet, and it takes a couple hours to get everything on, it takes a good chunk out of the day. So what I need to do is get back on a schedule, and that's what I now that we're in the location. Once everything is settled in, then what I'll be able to do is then plan out stuff. So I'll be able to look at a calendar and say, this is what we're doing for the next 6 weeks on Tuesday with Todd, next 4 weeks, next 3 weeks, whatever. Because a lot of times that can change. We're looking at things, but if I can plan it out and have a schedule, this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it. This is the process we're going to use. Between DTF, between HTV, between what else? What am I missing? DTF, HTV, white toner, sign vinyl, rhinestones. There's a lot of stuff that we can do, and if we're not prepared for it, it comes off as kind of a shit show. Like, it really does. And I'm cool with that. That's what we do, is we show how to screw things up. We show how to test things out. But we just haven't made the time for it because I've been so worried about production and making sure that we're meeting deadlines for that. And we've been getting rush jobs every day. Even though we don't have same day rush service on the next day, it gives me time. I don't want to disappoint anyone. So I feel I owe it to my customers to do that. The other thing is, if I'm getting in here, 6 a.m, 5:30, 6 o'clock, by the time 4 o'clock rolls around or 5 from Tuesday to Todd, I've already been here 11 hours. And so it's going to start getting on me. So if I can move some stuff around, make Wednesday or make Tuesday, because Mondays are always nuts to butts and you're just stuck with it because of things that came in from the weekend, calls, things like that. This past Monday, between this and then with our Masters of Success call, my day doesn't get started on production wise until 11:30, 12. So I try and get as much done before that because I can't be in this and I can't be in those meetings and run production at the same time. So production doesn't start till in the afternoon, and that's every other Monday. So Mondays are a little off. Tuesdays, if I can just say, hey, I'm printing to this in the afternoon, Tuesday with Todd, great. I've also noticed that our social media posting is down. And why is that? It was because the schedule I was using isn't working the way that it needs to now. And so now I need to make sure to set an alarm every day to schedule to post things so it's there. So we stay front and center with people. If I'm not doing that, then people don't know what we're doing. I have a group just under 5,000 people in it. And when somebody asks in that group, who should I get DTF transfers from or where can I find them? What the F? What am I doing what am I not doing that somebody is in my own group doesn't know that I do DTF? That's on me, right? 100% on me. So people don't know we do signs, that we, yard signs. We do a boatload of those and we ship them out to people. Banners, another one that we do. Printed HTV, we still do a good amount of printed HTV. The poly for like red, poly blocker, excuse me. Things like that, we're able to still do. And that's on me for not doing it. So I need to get more consistent with that and get more consistent with the posting. We used to have What did we used to have? We used to like design bundles. I used to make sure every day to post something from Design Bundles or Creative Fabrica. I would post, at least 3 times a week on industry news of things that, articles I found, YouTube videos I watched, things like that. And I just haven't done that. And that's 100% on me. I need to take 100% ownership of it. I do. I feel that I've let people down by not doing that, by not saying, here's this article, here's this, here's some other things in the industry, and I need to get back to that. So, getting into this office, getting this squared away, getting the studio built out, we're looking forward to 2023. Which, here it is, 7th of December. Are you already setting your goals for what you're doing next month, next year? How have your goals been this year? Have you met them? Are you close to getting them? You're far away. About half and half. Some of them we've hit, some of them we will hit, and some of them we won't hit. It's one of those where we'll figure it all out as we go through it, and just get through it in there. Let's see. Excuse me. Renee said, I just got a new hand-me-down chair. It's a huge improvement over my last hand-me-down chair. Well, sometimes hand-me-downs are good, right? And Juan, finished sublimating mug order, art prep, hopefully pick up DTF order soon. And Juan is who I talked to this morning. I wasn't 100% sure, and I know he's going to drive. What's your drive here, Juan? Hour or so? He's going to drive an hour to pick up DTF prints. So I had to make sure I have that done, and then everything up to that point. Because when Juan comes, I'm sure, we're going to chit-chat for a little bit, but I can't walk away from the printer. I've got about 10 minutes, so being in this same room works out well. We got 10 or 12 minutes of print that I can do stuff, but you want to make sure that it's powdered. You want to make sure ink is going well. You want to make sure everything's there. So it's not, I can just go to the front of the store and sit up there and, have a conversation for 20 minutes, half hour, because this could all go to hell. So I got to, make sure I'll get rush orders, get some stuff. And I tell Juan, hey, this time looks good. I'm going to cut off stuff before then. Wednesdays are also a short day at the shop because kids get out of school early. So Corey's going to have to go do that. If I get stuff done about, say, noon, that gives her plenty of time to get stuff shipped, and then we can move on from there. But what else does that? Press hoodies, shirts. Take my quinceañera. Did I say right? Quinceañera out for her birthday dinner. I love that. Where are you going? Good. Anything good there? When you switch to the phone to not confuse you, you are keeping me motivated while braving the cold. Wendy, in all the years I've bitched about the cold and that, it all comes back to me. Why? Because I choose to stay here. Like, I was pretty close to saying, hey, we can just move south. We can take our whole business and move south, and then whatever reason we signed a lease. So I'm here, and I still, for 4 months out of the year, I'm going to complain about it being cold, and I need to get warmer. Let's see. Is it just me, or did the video get blurry? I swear, there's only water in the cup. I don't know. Did it? Is everything fine now? Did it switch off? Did it go whatever? I don't know what happened. Sometimes, we'll see how it is. Yep, about an hour. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was about an hour here. But I said we've got a busy day. We're getting stuff together to print. I'm doing a test print for Juan here when we get off. Then I'm going to press that to make sure everything is good. And then, from there, it's just go time. I've got, I sent somebody else, Michelle, if you're here, Michelle Wilson, I did send you an email because I questioned artwork. Michelle placed an order, everything's there. Artwork came in at one size. She ordered this sheet size. I just want to double check. Some people don't use a full gang sheet, right? They set it off and, all right, there's a foot missing off of it. All right, cool. I can usually gauge it because the artwork is like either 11 and a half wide, so it goes down, so it's great, or it's 120 inches long and it'll be like 9 inches wide. This one was kind of in between one. She needs it as a rush job. I want to verify. Sometimes, most times when an order comes in, we upload it, we run it through the RIP, and we send it to print because you uploaded the file. I'm assuming you know what you uploaded at the size that you wanted it printed at. So that's where you have to make sure you do that. Your artwork needs to be sized at the final print size, because we don't know. If you picked an 11x7 sheet and your artwork came through at 9x4, we're going to print it 9x4, and then you're going to say, "Hey, I wanted that to be 10.5." Well, there was nothing in the notes, and that's not where it was written at, and that's not what was uploaded. So make sure your artwork matches and goes there. Curtis says it looks good for him. Sweet. There we go. I love it. Good morning to you, Facebook users. There's 2 of you here, but who knows who's who? Why? Because Facebook and StreamYard don't always play nice together. So what can you do is you go over and you head over to fatdadlive.com, and that'll get you over there. Something else, today being Wednesday, tomorrow is the last day for the Reggie Awards, and I am happy to say that we're in the lead, and hopefully it's staying that way. We're, we're crossing our fingers and that it's going to stay there. So we can bring back the crown or the plaque, and I can put it on the wall and show it off. It's totally a vanity thing, but it's kind of cool to be recognized for your industry. I did get asked to, I've seen stuff coming through. I got asked to do Shirt Lab Summit. We did that a couple of years ago for the virtual one, so I got asked to do that again this year. So yes, I'm definitely 100% do that. I got asked to be in some kind of ad set for Equid, so I'm going to reach out to them and see what's happening. So we're pushing things to go out there. Rest of this week, I don't know if we're doing a bundle drop tomorrow. We might be done with bundle drops until right after Christmas, just because I want to make sure this is back 100% before I put added stress on me for that. I want to make sure that everything is running properly. This morning I had a little ink siphoning issue, and I know why. And in order to fix that, that's when I have to get the new cartridges and things like that. So I need to make sure that those levels are good on things. There's a lot that goes along with this. And when people, I had a conversation with somebody today on pricing, right? They said, I want quality prints and I need them as cheap as possible. And I said, listen, we're $450 a square foot. And they're like, wow, there's some people that are a lot lower than you. And I said, and there's some people that are a lot higher than me, right? I feel that, the service that we provide is well worth our print. And I do believe that when we are priced higher, we keep out some of the lower end customers. And what do I mean by that? It always seems that the customers that want it the cheapest are your biggest pains in the asses. So they're already not, giving you as much as what you should be getting, but they're creating more problems for you. It's a lot better when somebody says, they place an order for $1,000 in transfers. They send you all artwork. They say, oh, here it is. Cool. All right. You just go. Then somebody that's sending something through for $7 and they want to make sure it's this price and they want to see a sample first. And is this color here? We need to color match. It's just not worth it. And so we've canceled orders where it's like, hey, listen, this is not in our wheelhouse of something that we provide at this price point for this quantity. If you want that, we're happy to do it. You just need to bump your stuff up. If you're a customer, a long-time customer, or there could be a chance of a future project, yeah, we can help things out. But cheap, what is it? You can have it fast, you can have it good, and you can have it cheap. You can only pick 2 of the 3. So if you want it cheap and good, it's not fast. If you want it fast and good, it's not cheap. And if you want it good and fast, what is it? Whatever. You know how that triangle works. So, well, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, one, make sure your pricing to cover your profit. Your profit is not a dirty word. You should be making money on every job. If you're not, do not do the job. Why are you giving away profit? Why are you giving away your time? Why are you giving away your product? You are value friendly, right? Yeah, we try to be value friendly to our customers. And what does that mean to me? That means is on project jobs, what's your budget? I'm not going to run up to your budget. If you tell me our budget is $17 a shirt, I'm not going to be like, okay, here it is. I'm going to give you options. Here's what it is. We're within your budget. We're able to do that. And explain that to your customer. I'm not running you up on pricing. I just want to see what your budget is so we can find stuff there. What does that stop? It stops me searching for 13 different hoodies, right? What color in stock? Here's this. Oh, no, we just want a basic hoodie. Perfect. Here we want to go. Oh, we want this. You're going to have to do a little more research and time in it. Let me know your budget, because the last thing I want to do is offer hoodies that are outside of your budget. And that's just part of it. Here's a project for you. I want you, if you were able to quote me this job, what you would charge the customer. 22 shirts, roughly. I think that's what it was. 22 shirts. They are long sleeve 50-50 t-shirts. They have a full color front. They have a full color back, and each one has a customized name on it. So personalization on each one of them too. So name on the back, full color front full color print back. Off the top of your head, where would you be on that job? Only 22 of them. I talked to somebody and I said, based on my numbers of where I was going to be, I think it was 27. I think that's where it was, 27, somewhere around there. Because, look, you've got 3 hits on it, right? Because you've got a front, you've got 2 in the back. Depending on the design, can you get both of them on there? I've still got 2 things to lay down. I told them to, I said, go price it through Custom Ink. You're more than welcome to. Custom Ink, no personalization. And I think they were at $38 a shirt because you've got multiple colors on front and back and personalization. So you got to think about this, on the customer side, help them understand why things cost so much, right? Hey, we've got this. They say full color, you're ordering transfers from me, right? $450 a square foot. So you've got, and the design is a 10 by 10. So basically you've got $450 in the front, $450 in the back print. So there's $9 right there. A name. So let's say on the name wise, we're going to call that $2. So you've got $11 just in transfers on that. Add the shirt cost, add your labor, add your time, add everything in it. It's 3 hits. There's a lot that goes into that. And customers, they don't know. They're just like, this is what I want. This is when I order it. So if you can explain it to them, then you can be better off on it. But yeah, it's crazy when it comes through there. Nay, you forget I'm printing the transfers. So think about that. And that's why when I said, there's a difference, I think, of about $10. And I said, well, that's because I'm printing my own, so we're able to do it. But yeah, it's ridiculous. When they wanted to be under $20 a shirt is what they wanted to be for it. Here it is. I think we all understand and emphasize if we took the rest of the year off from Tuesday to time and drops, concentrate on getting things where we need to be, you can let your stress level down and control what you can. Yeah, and I'm trying not to let that stuff stress me out. And that's like even talking about, like you wanted to come down, Jen wants to come over. Hey, it's going to be next month sometime. It might even be after ISS because we're getting Corey's office and order there. And then from there, then it's build out the studio. So it's a work in progress of things, and then, okay, now let's start to get organized. I know after we get through, this month here, these next 2 weeks, okay, I'll have time to be able to do all of this. But, I do like to go home at night. I'd like to maybe dabble in a little, trash TV. And what does that mean? What's on Netflix, what's on Hulu, what's on everything else. I do watch a fair amount of screen printing videos, heat press videos, things like that. That's like my nightly thing right on there. The Printavo Lean speaker. Well, I started to watch that last night, and it really got interesting. So to make time to be able to watch that. But yeah, it did a lot of that. What did we start? We started watching Wednesday. The kids said, "Man, you really, really should watch this." So we watched 2 episodes of that, and that was my night of like trash TV. But I want to be able to do that. Nobody wants to. I don't want to work, 18 hours a day. I will if I need to, but I'm not going to make myself do it from there. And Patty, thank you for helping me with those who are not great with technology. I was happy to upload my 60 inches the other day. You're very welcome, Patty. And Patty, I got to look and see, because I think yours is one of the ones that the email is in, the orders in the email. So I got to go back and look and see if I can find where that is. No, that was the other thing. They weren't providing artwork because I had an art fee on it too. I said, hey, we're going to charge on that too. So they didn't provide artwork either too. I would need to see the design. I don't just, it's full color front, full color front, full color. I didn't even see the design. I'm like, here, how many color? It was full color based off that. That's what it is. We try to, we're always trying to put out good content. Yep. $33 each, and I'm 2 weeks out. See? And that's what I said, a lot of times we got to do it. If it's DTF, then it's 2 hits for each transfer. Absolutely. You need a little Debbie Christmas tree cake break. It drops them off. I stocked up. Well, Cindy, you can stop down. We're here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5-ish, right? I think Tanika's already up front working. I think it sounds like she's going to get 7 more embroidery machines this weekend, so that'll be fun to come into next week. And then Corey asked me if I want coffee. So if you're listening, Corey, yes, I'll take some coffee if you want to go ahead and pick some up for me. But Christmas tree cakes, that makes everybody happy for it. But on that, we've been going a half an hour. And we've got stuff to do. Juan would like his prints. And the only way Juan gets his prints is if I get off this and I get over there to that. So we'll be back Friday morning mindset. Friday is also when they're going to announce your Reggie winners. So we'll check in tomorrow. Maybe if we got to go through there, we've got a lot of stuff going there. And Patty said she'd also be around 30 for those 22 shirts. I should be adding the art fees. Yeah, that's what he said. There's an art fee for setting up because there was nothing with it. So you definitely needed to have it in there. But yeah, peace, love, press on. We will see you guys Friday morning, because Friday's a big day. Reggie's day. Reggie. I want to be ready to roll for that. And I got to make my office look somewhat pretty if we are going to win that. So yeah, see, Juan would appreciate his prints. So you guys have an amazing day. We're going to get things, so we'll be back to this. We'll get in here on Friday morning for another episode of Morning Mindset. Peace, love, press on. See you guys next time.